So how do you know if you need probiotics? Remember, these are the good microorganisms, the good bacteria, and specific strains of yeast actually, that give you a health benefit when they're flourishing in your gut. These healthy microorganisms, you'll hear them referred to collectively as your gut flora or gut microbiome. A healthy microbiome is incredibly crucial to your health, and it's the health of your entire body, including your brain, overall mental function and performance, not just your digestive system. So how do you know if you need probiotics? Well, the short answer is everyone needs them. And that's not a glib statement, it's the truth. You need to be getting probiotics either through your food or in supplement form, and ideally both, or your health will be less than what it should be. And of course, if we look at the whole population, most people are not getting enough probiotics through their food. And most people aren't taking a probiotic supplement. And for those people, their health suffers. It's at a lower level than it otherwise could be. And the quality of their life is probably not what it could be. Even if it's just because they're, sick more often or their digestive system is not quite as efficient. Okay, so here are some obvious ways that your body may be telling you that your gut microbiome has gone too far out of balance. If you have stubborn belly fat or trouble losing weight, that's one consequence of a gut imbalance. Because what happens with a gut imbalance, is it moves you toward a more insulin-resistant state, which means that your cells are not responding to insulin. So your body pumps out more and more insulin. And remember, insulin is the hormone that causes weight gain, especially around your midsection. And so if you're becoming insulin resistant, then you'll find that it's harder to lose weight now, maybe as compared to before. Another sign is that you need probiotics is having cravings for processed food. And this is because the bad bacteria in your gut actually influence your cravings by feeding off of the harmful ingredients like sugar and trans fats. The bacteria actually signal your brain using your vagus nerve, telling your brain to keep the junk food coming. Your vagus nerve is what carries sensory information between your gut and your brain. So there's an actual hardwire communication pathway where the bad bacteria in your gut influences your brain and it shows up as cravings. It's a little bit creepy, huh? So, the way to break this cycle is to eat whole foods and eliminate sugar, right, and refined carbohydrate foods. Okay, so more about your brain. And if your body needs more good bacteria, you may actually get a clue from your mood. Because things like brain fog, depression and anxiety, aggression and poor attention span can all indicate that you need probiotics to help heal a damaged microbiome. Also the condition of your skin. It's also an indicator of gut health because, probiotics actually regulate inflammation, which is a trigger for things like acne and eczema and rosacea and other skin problems. So if you're having skin problems, there's a good chance that your gut's out of balance. And increasing your probiotic intake may be the solution. And if you're having, skin issues, I know the skin is probably what's most bothersome to you, but keep in mind that the real problem is in your gut. And the problems in your gut are going to cause health problems that are more significant than just the skin problems. Another sign that you need more probiotics is if you get sick often, or it takes you a long time to recover from an illness. Because most people don't know that 80% of your body's immune cells actually reside in your gut. And probiotics communicate with your immune system to control what happens to toxins and pathogens that are in your body. So if you're not getting enough probiotics in your diet and your microbiome is out of balance, it can drastically affect your immune system. And as a result, you may get sick more often. Handling chronic stress is vital to staying healthy too, because constant stress weakens your immune system and throws your gut out of balance. So take care not to get caught up in long periods of stress with no way of breaking the cycle. Okay, so I just read a study published in the Journal of Functional Foods, which detailed the potential stress-relieving effects of probiotics in a group of Japanese medical students. The students were given either a placebo or a specific probiotic strain. Now, over a 5-week period, students who took the probiotic showed significant physical and mental changes. There was a decrease in the incidence of irritable bowel syndrome, and that's a condition that's closely associated with stress. And the students also experienced better sleep quality, which is a good indicator for an improved physical and psychological state. In the study, they compiled data by measuring stress markers of salivary cortisol in white blood cells and profiling gene expression. And they collected data by questionnaire as well. So this was a pretty involved study, monitoring multiple interesting parameters, right? But here's the takeaway. What was observed is that probiotics were really helpful during times of stress, and in this case, during medical school. The probiotics were shown to support physical health, and specifically, in the study, digestive problems were improved, right? And probiotics were also shown to improve mental health. In the case of the study, it was sleep disturbance that was improved. And from a biological standpoint, cortisol levels and gut flora balance were improved. And gene expression, was also improved in the students. So this study backed up the importance of getting probiotics in your diet. And it showed how probiotics influence your physical health, your mental health, and your biological health, right down to your genetics. All of these, good reasons to ensure you're getting plenty of probiotics. And that should definitely be, through your food. And for most of us, unless we eat a perfect diet, you're going to need to get them in supplement form as well. All right, so watch my video on how to choose a probiotic. And if you're not already, get probiotics into your supplement routine today.